Alright, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Q Dog. We are back again for another Dragon Ball Legends video. I just got done watching reviews and stuff. We were live on TikTok. If you don't follow my TikTok, the link should be in the description. To say that I'm disappointed is not. I'm not that disappointed, to be honest. I'm really scared right now for the meta because it just seems like we're just in Sun Family Ball Legends. I'm very happy though that we finally got Goku and finally got Ultimate Gohan. I just think now would be the wrong time for Ultimate Gohan. So I don't know. Regardless of that though, we're gonna look at these kids. We're gonna do a quick breakdown of these kids. I figured why not make a video on this. We'll keep it short and simple. We're not just gonna, you know, drag it on forever. But yeah, let's do this. Let's see. We'll start with Gohan, and we'll progress our way down. All right. The yellow text. I don't think I'm gonna read the yellow text. We'll probably just read the ones that we care about. So we'll start with, he is a purple unit. Character tag, Sun Family Hybrid Saiyans, episode Majin Buu Saga, okay. His Z ability, he buffs Sun Family Hybrids and Majin Buu Saga. Looks like up to 38% to base strike and blast defense, 18% to Majin Buu Saga, base strike attack during battle. Okay. So strike arts, looks like he has blast armor on strike, typical. Recovers own ki upon activation, restores ki by 10, okay. Special move, deals massive explode damage, applies the following effects itself upon activation. Draws a special arts card next, 30% special move damage inflicted for 3 counts. If the unique gauge is attack type, applies the following effects itself upon activation. 30% special move damage inflicted for 3 counts, and he nullifies endurance. They did show this attack gauge. I don't think it's anything too special. It just his unique gauge gradually fills over time, and then it turns into an attack type gauge. It's pretty cool. Green card, draws 1 new card, stores on health by 15%, ki by 50, 100% to own ki recovery. He gets cover no for 10 counts. This is really good. If unique gauge is time type, he charges his own gauge by 20%. If it's attack type, he gets 40% damage inflicted for 10 counts and restores own vanishing gauge by 100%, activates twice. This is really good. If you ever get in the situation where you have the attack type gauge, you know, vanish an enemy's attack, pop the green card, you get your vanish back. Really good. Ultimate, deals supreme impact damage, applies the following effects itself upon activation, stores vanishing gauge by 100%, a lot of vanish restore, 50% ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts, he nullifies endurance for 3 counts. If unique gauge is attack type, the following effects occur upon activation. He goes type neutral for 10 counts, and he has blast armor. Now this right here, combined with the main ability, which we're going to get to next, the nullifying unfavorable elements type neutral is going to be pretty useful against Vegeta, because this guy is a purple character, so he's automatically countered by Vegeta. But with the main ability, which is drawing the ultimate's arts card, explosive Kamehameha, restores on health by 30%, ki by 50, cancels attribute downgrades of normal conditions, and he reduces enemy vanishing gauge to 0. You combine this with the going type neutral, and I mean, I guess depending on how you build your Gohan, you could probably get a kill in on Vegeta, get a quick snipe in or something like that. It's really good, honestly. The main ability combined with the ultimate combo is really good. I don't know if he has any unfavorable elements for damage sustained anywhere in his kit, but that's just something to keep in mind. He has endurance. Okay, applies the following effects itself when his battle starts. This is a unique ability 1. 110% damage inflicted, reduce CMC by 70%. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level. -5 to arts cost. Okay. Applies the following effects itself every time when faced with an enemy. Randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer. Restores ki by 30. 110% damage inflicted. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. He destroys one card and reduces enemy ki by 30. Okay, a little bit of disrupt, not too bad. If this character's unique gauge is time type in full, it resets to 0, and the following effects also occur. Switches on unique gauge from time type to attack type. 60% damage inflicted, randomly destroys 2 enemy cards, reduces enemy ki by 60, and seals enemy rising rush for 15 timer counts. This character's unique gauge is time type and full. It resets to 0, and then it switches. And all these occur. This is pretty good. This for 15 counts. 15 counts is a long time. Especially we know that there's rush merchants running around with Vegeta, so sealing a rising rush for 15 counts. You pair this guy up with Ultra Gohan, who seals rising rush on main ability as well. Yeah, you probably won't get rushed very often with that team. 100% to own unique gauge charge rate for 5 timer counts when an ally is hit with the enemy's tap action or arts attack. Okay, restores on health by 30% only once when it reaches 0, so he has endurance. Unique ability 2 knocks enemy back to a long range of cover change to perform against their strike arts attack. Okay, so he has strike cover change. Knocks enemy back to long range of a cover change is performed against their forward charging special move or special arts attacks. So he has Ultra Broly's cover change, where he can just cover change against like literally anything. Special move arts, forward charging green cards, forward charging blue cards, and just blue cards in general. He can step in and cover change against it. It's gonna be pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Following effects occur when an enemy activates special move arts, ultimate, awaken, or rising rush while the character is on the battlefield. Stores on health by 30%, activates twice. That's pretty useful. He goes type neutral for 10 counts, shortens ally sub count by 3, and inflicts enemy attribute downgrade minus 50%. Oh, he's debuffing arts power for 3 counts, and he's canceling your buff effects. So if you just so happen to rush this guy with Vegeta and then you switch into Ultra Gohan, your buffs are canceled, so you don't nullify endurance anymore. The only thing that can still happen is your rush goes through, but you probably wouldn't kill at that point because your buffs are gone. So like, this guy's best friend is definitely gonna be Ultra Gohan, 100%. The amount of utility that these two will have together, it's gonna be insane. If unique gauge is time type, unique gauge will be time type when battle starts. Gradually charges on unique gauge over time with characters on the battlefield or on standby. Following effects occur when unique gauge is full. It goes type neutral for damage sustained for 30 counts. Stores ally health by 20%, 25% damage inflicted by allies, and he shortens ally sub count by 5. Okay. And if the attack type unique gauge is full, charges on unique gauge every time he uses a strike, blast, or special moves arts while this character is on the battlefield. Once the unique gauge is full, resets to 0, applies the following effect itself. Draws a special move arts card next, restores ki by 100, and attribute downgrade or attribute upgrades minus 20% to enemy sustained damage cut. I probably went through that a little fast, but we get the gist of it. Gohan's pretty good. He has a lot of things in his kit, a lot of utility to be used. I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm just curious to see how he does against like Gogeta and stuff. He does have a type neutral ultimate. He does have type neutral for damage sustained. He does have a lot of support with healing for allies and all that stuff. So yeah, he's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited. I just really hate that it's another Gohan, man. Gohan Ball Legends, Sun Family Ball Legends. We're so back, man. Holy. Alright, let's move on to God Goku. I'm going through this a little fast, but I don't want to sit here forever and keep you guys here. So let's just get to it. All right, God Goku, Element Green, character tag, Sun Family, Saiyan God Ki, Super Saiyan God, episode saga from the movies. His Z abilities, he buffs God Ki, Sun Family, and sagas from the movies. 38% to God Ki, Sun Family base strike attack and defense. 18% to God Ki base blast defense. Goku has blast armor, -3 to own special move arts card for 15 timer counts on hit. -3 to own special moves, same thing as a strike. Deals massive impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation. 30% special move damage inflicted for 3 counts, and he goes type neutral for 5 counts. Inflicts on enemies attribute downgrade plus 10% to impact damage received for 3 counts. This is I believe this is a forward charging blue card, and he's type neutral for it. So this is he's green, right? Interesting. So the only purple character in the meta right now that's really relevant is, there's Golden Frieza. We're about to get the new Ultimate Gohan. I think that's about it. Green card applies the following effects self upon activation. Restores health by 10%, ki by 40, 15% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Applies the following effects itself on hit. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores vanishing gauge by 60%. Nullifies enemies' actions, activates changing cover. So he has cover null and combo bubble with everything. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. His ultimate deals supreme impact damage. Applies the following effects itself upon activation. 40% to ultimate damage inflicted. He nullifies endurance for 3 counts. -100% to enemy sustained damage cut. Charges on unique gauge by 25% on a hit, and he's got blast armor on it. Seems pretty solid. Main ability: randomly destroys 2 of your own cards and draws a special move arts card and the ultimate card. Restores on health by 30%, ki by 50. Charges on unique gauge by 50%. And nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. I really hate when people destroy cards on main ability. Because imagine if you pop this and he destroys like a green card or something, you know. You could have used that green card, got an extra 5 counts of cover null, and then went into the ultimate, you know. But hey, whatever. Applies the following effects itself when battle starts. 110% of damage inflicted. Reduce damage received by 70%. 100% to key recovery. Increase arts card draw speed by 1. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 80% damage inflicted. -3 to own strike and blast arts cost for 10 counts. 150% to own unique gauge charge rate for 5 counts. Activates 3 times. Reduces impact and explode damage by 10% for 5 counts. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 10 counts. Nullifies own abnormal conditions for 10 counts. Seals enemy special arts, and it cannot be used for 3 counts. This applies in the battle. Oh, when he enters the battlefield, okay. So when he enters the battlefield, he seals your green card. And he goes type neutral for damage sustained. Okay, not too bad. Applies the following effects itself every time this character uses a strike or blast art. Stores ki by 5. Vanishing gauge by 10%. Applies the following effects itself upon landing a strike or blast art. Restores vanishing gauge by 10%. 30% strike and blast arts damage inflicted for 10 counts. And he has cover null. So he gets cover null on green card, and when he lands a strike or blast arts for 5 counts. This guy could have cover null for a while, huh? Because you come in the battlefield, you hit him with the striker blast, then you pop a green card that's 10 counts. Let's say you have another green card that's 15 counts. Does he draw a card? Yeah, he randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer on the green card. Okay. Where were we at? Okay, applies the following effects to self every time this character uses strike or blast. Yep. Saw that. Activation count resets after character switch. Shortens own sub count by 5 when enemy activates an ultimate, awaken, or rising rush while his character's on standby. Restores on health by 30%, so he has endurance. Unique ability 2, knocks enemy back to long range, cover changes form against their strike arts. Randomly destroys 2 enemy cards when changing cover. That's annoying. But it's also good because, you know, say you're fighting like Golden Frieza or something. Pops his main ability, draws the ult, switch into God Goku, you go type neutral, and you destroy 2 enemy cards. So it's pretty good disrupt. Applies the following effect itself every time faced with an enemy. Reduces ki by 15 and inflicts attribute downgrade minus 10% to strike and blast and special move arts power for 3 counts. Charges on unique gauge while his character is on the battlefield. The following effects occur when the unique gauge is full. Stores on health by 20%, cancels attribute downgrades, nullifies on attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions, and he shortens ally sub count by 1. I don't know how useful that's gonna be, but any sub count reduction could be useful at any given moment. Resets on unique gauge to 0 and applies the following effects itself upon landing a strike or blast when the unique gauge is full. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer. Restores ki by 30, 70% damage inflicted for 10 counts. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 10 counts. He goes type neutral for 5 counts. And he nullifies enemies' reduced ki effects. He also nullifies enemy wide range special arts attacks. So he nullifies green cards. It's got the yellow Jiren effect. The new Vegeta has it as well. So yeah. Nothing too crazy really popped out in his kit. I know I did go through it pretty fast, but just off an initial glance, I think I like Ultimate Gohan a bit better. What? I think sorry, I got a call. I think Gohan's a bit better, I'm not gonna lie. But only time will tell. We'll have to see in game. I know a lot of people didn't really like the fact that Gohan was the LF. I also don't like the fact that we got 2 banners. But yeah, man, we'll see how this turns out. I'm excited. I'll be summoning tonight live on TikTok. The link is in the description below. Other than that, y'all boys take care. Peace out.